And that is the sound of a Friday morning here on The Effect. It's Fanfare Friday. We are entering our second hour.
Yes.
Here live on the radio and online. Hello to everyone online. Hello, Jason, on YouTube and all the friends on Instagram.
We've got our Artist of the Month listening on Instagram.
Remind me. I'm sorry. Everything in this week has driven everything from my head.
Bridge Music is listening on Instagram.
Oh, so, great. Love those guys.
Yeah.
They were great.
They were fun, yes.
Hello.
So, by the way, so our media department is finishing up the video for that interview. We will be publishing it next week.
Yes.
And so, and then I'll be playing the interview on the kids show and probably throughout the afternoons, depending on, on audio. And yeah, so it'll be fun. But that'll be next week.
Yeah. And they were great. It was a good interview.
It was a great interview, yeah.
And honestly, at least this week, we kind of need some things like that.
I know. Well, it's funny because like this week, it was a very heavy week.
Yes.
Now, last week we had like 3 different interviews going. Last 2 weeks,
last week we had a bunch of work to do.
Yeah.
But it wasn't heavy.
It wasn't heavy. This week was very heavy,
and a lot of work to do.
Yeah. It was rough. Anyway, so
this was one of those weeks. I was originally trained for the newsroom.
Right.
Is where I was trained to be. So like quick turnaround on stuff, get your facts straight quickly, know your sources, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it actually came in handy this week.
Right.
Most of the time around here, we don't work on that kind of a timetable.
No.
But on for CSN, our sister station, we decided we were going to play a couple memorials for Charlie.
Right.
Where we just pull some of his best clips and we let him speak for himself.
Right.
And that was, that's the kind of fast turnaround stuff I was trained for. So I don't know, silver lining kind of thing. It felt kind of nice to flex that muscle.
Right.
I hate that I had to.
That you don't flex because we don't have to.
Yeah.
Well, and then able to make sure that the sources that were used with the live show we have over there too, that was correct. Like all these things. You did pretty good with it.
Yeah.
One of the music says. Rest in peace to a legend, Charlie Kirk.
Yes.
They just woke up a generation of boldness. Yes, they did.
They really did. I don't know if you've been seeing the reports about the kids. Apparently, at high schools across the nation, there were kids showing up in suit and tie just because that was a thing Charlie said one time.
Right, right. It's amazing. The scripture that says, what the enemy meant for evil,
yes,
God makes for good, and in war, like you gotta know your enemy. And I think the enemy consistently forgets that particular verse.
C.S. Lewis, there's a quote from him going around. I'll just paraphrase: "Be the man who makes hell cheer when you die, because you are not in the battle anymore."
Right. It's a pretty morbid response, but it's the truth. So
yeah.
We're going to leave you with that. Let's go on the air. You guys can catch us on YouTube and Instagram, live, long form. We'll be talking about this, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see.
I didn't plan on talking about it anymore, but I know it's where the people are.
Right.
We will meet the people where they are. And right now we've got Jimmy Needham, Vice and Virtue. It's here on The Effect. This is Ezra.
DJ Kidd.
All right.
I'm writing Tammy. Tammy, if you're listening, well, you're not, because you just asked why can't you get it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Well, you're not on Facebook anymore because Facebook hates us.
Yeah, and it's not a censorship thing on Facebook. Yeah. It is a Facebook Live is a broken product that I do not want to deal with. It's just bad. I'm sorry, guys. It's just bad.
Well, and we were crashing every 3 or 4 times we were trying to run this for a month and a half. And so, we have no problems on Insta, no problems on YouTube, which is where we wanted to go to anyway, was YouTube. So it works out. At least YouTube, our videos will stay put. Facebook.
You guys can watch them back later.
Yeah, Facebook, they
see me in a chicken
after
suit.
2 years. I know, right? Last week was awesome.
Yeah.
Which we're going to produce something for you with the whole chicken stuff. If you guys
we
see
meant
this
to do it this week, but then I got slammed with work.
Well, and the week went the way it did. It's just
kind of I will have listened to probably 5 hours of Charlie Kirk clips this week to produce those episodes.
Yeah,
because I still got to do one for tomorrow.
Oh wow.
It'll be an hour and a half of produced work, but it means hours and hours of me finding the right clips. I do find them, then I got to bleep out these terrible kids who are just yelling at him half the time. It's a good bit of work. I don't mind listening to Charlie for 5 hours, but man,
it's a
lot.
It's crazy. Tammy's on this.
Hello, Tammy.
Let's see. I can read comments now. Bridge Music says that chicken costume was hilarious. So
Thank you.
They were watching.
Thank you.
Too.
I'm glad to know that it wasn't in vain.
Right. So anyway, what's the possibility of maybe playing one of those episodes on here?
It's 100% because I have not had a chance to do anything for Facedown this week.
Okay, so
because I've been producing Charlie Kirk Memorial. So on Sunday morning, I'll play one of them. The one I liked the most was the first one I did, where because his Christian work is really underreported. It doesn't make the headlines.
But he was super bold about his faith. Super bold about his faith. And in fact, the one thing he says, "I want to be remembered for," is my faith.
Which is why that's where I started.
Right.
And that's what the bulk of what I've been doing for those episodes.
Yeah.
And that one is going to be, oh gosh, what clips did I use? I used a couple of great clips on that one. He debated an atheist over the existence of God. There was the classic, doesn't the Bible condone slavery question? Which I like that clip because you have to be very knowledgeable about the Bible to fight that one.
Right.
You have to be very, very
because
knowledgeable.
It is part of the scripture, you know.
And of course, the first clip is my favorite one. There was a guy who came to one of Charlie's events dressed as Jesus and tried to do like that whole bit where he's like, "I'm Jesus and you're not loving your neighbor."
Wow.
Cursing like a sailor the entire time. That was the first time I've ever had to censor because we work in Christian media.
Right.
I've never had to censor a program before. That was the first time.
Wow.
Nancy on YouTube, FYI, his show today is his friends talking about him. Yeah, I did see that. Charlie Kirk's show is live today. They left his seat empty.
Nancy, I think, is my mother, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, I did see that. I didn't want to talk about it because I don't want to cry on air.
I get it.
I have a limit. I've got to stick to like the parts of the story where I'm not going to cry.
Ezra was pretty gut punched on Wednesday.
Well, because as soon as you told me, I had to open Twitter, and Twitter was just 5 close-up angles of him getting shot.
I know. One of our engineers in the back too, Jake. He
watched it live.
He was very angry.
Oh yeah.
When that happened.
You know how mad I am? I talked to you about this a minute ago off air, but I think I'll repeat it now. I'm so mad, I want to go to the gym.
Which isn't a bad deal.
No.
You know, it's not a bad deal.
But like, if I'm feeling that, and I hate exercise, if it's not extremely obvious, I hate exercise.
Yeah, I'm not a gym bro either. I need to do it anyway,
I'm terrified of what happened to the kids if I'm having this response.
I know.
Because I wasn't like, I like Charlie. We got to work with his team a couple months back, specifically his pastor, a couple years back when they tried to do a radio program. Great guys.
Right.
I was not like high enough on the echelon to ever meet Charlie or anything.
Right.
But from everything I've heard, if I ever had, he would, he treated everyone great. Everybody great.
You know, that's the sign of maturity too. He was 31 and he conducted himself like, a man of great, not age, but age and wisdom, My biggest thing was going to bed that night. I couldn't sleep at all. And it was primarily because my heart hurt for the millions of kids that, and I say kids, all the college kids,
high school and middle school too. They really got hit hard.
That watched the footage that I watched. You know, it's not like you had to go digging for it. It was right there. And,
absolutely.
And then especially those, one of our field engineers out in the field right now, he texted me. He's like, "Dude, I watched that in real time." It's my heart broke for everybody, One thing that I did appreciate, and I told you this earlier, was that my church that night, we were having our typical Wednesday meeting, and the pastor says, "Hey, all the adults, everybody, we are all getting together for the first half hour of the night, and we're going to worship, and we're going to pray, and we're going to pray for,
Bridge is telling us they've been crying on and off last couple days.
Yeah.
Honestly, same.
Yeah,
I haven't done it on air or anything, but same.
And the thing is, everybody's highlighting Charlie Kirk because the prominent figure that he was, but there was
25
also
seconds.
All right, there was also.
We'll cut away from this for the live radio just to keep it happier over there. But there is some stuff I want to talk about on the other side, I think. Because seeing how hard you guys have been impacted, I don't want to abandon it. That was Cutlass, one of their newer ones. It's Midnight here on The Effect.
Yep.
You know, that makes 2 songs I know of that are about midnight.
Yeah?
It's this Cutlass song, and then the old Garth Brooks song, Mr. Midnight.
Oh, my gosh.
Do you know that song?
I have heard it. I forgot that existed.
For those of you who don't know, and this is kind of just to be like a look into my psyche, I guess.
This is Ezra.
Yeah. Mr. Midnight is it's like a B-side Garth Brooks song. It was not one of his famous ones.
It was studio written is all it was.
Like, yeah, it was to pad the album.
Yeah.
But it hit me hard as a kid kind of a song.
Oh, wow.
But the song is about a DJ working the night shift at a local radio station. He calls himself Mr. Midnight, and he takes it's one of those shows where you like call in and try to reach out to someone you once loved, and you do a song request.
Okay, yeah.
And the hook is, "I'm Mr. Midnight, can I play a song for you?"
Wow. Well, you know, that's kind of what we're
And now I'm DJ Romeo. I wonder if these things are connected.
Can I sing a song for you? Hey, yeah, if you guys have any requests, you can send them our way via the app. You can do it via email.
No love songs. We already played Taylor Swift last week.
Exactly. You can even call it in if you guys want it. 1-800-357-4226. Ask for The Effect Studio. We'll get you.
Fastest way probably to get to us right now, though, YouTube and Instagram. That's where we are.
Absolutely. Come join us.
I thought you had more words after that.
Dude, I've been going blank all day long.
Yeah, but no, that song, like when I was younger, the dream was that I would one day have like a relationship advice show. I don't know if I've ever shared this on the air.
I know that the girls up front had talked about trying to do this, so...
Well, because I brought it up when I was talking to them one time, because that was like the dream.
Yeah.
And now I'm 27, and I realized that was a terrible idea.
Hey, guys, actually, no, you know, part of Fanfare Fridays, you guys get to write in and give us your thing, and we can talk about it. So now that we're over the air, we're over YouTube, we're on Instagram. Guys, join us and ask us questions on YouTube and Instagram. And
I shouldn't have brought this up.
And Ezra will answer them. Whether they're correct or not, Ezra will answer them.
You will have all of your questions answered, but I don't know what the answers are yet.
Absolutely.
It's so over. It's Eddie Puyol up now. It's over here on The Effect. This is Ezra.
DJ Kidd.
All right.
Yeah.
Scary thought. Thank you, Nancy. Before we went back to the radio, Nancy pointed out, thought you might want some clips from that episode of Charlie's show today. And I probably will pull some clips. I'm doing one more memorial episode for tomorrow over on CSN. And my plan for that one was to go over the public statements. Mm-hmm. I didn't have this one memorized, but I knew it was in the Bible, so I could look for it.
Okay. Which,
by the way, is a good enough reason to just know what's in the Bible, right?
Exactly.
You don't have to memorize anymore. But it's Proverbs 27:2. Let another praise you and not your own mouth, a stranger and not your own lips.
That's true. And that's kind of what's happening.
That is... When you want to know the one that sucker punched me?
What's that?
It was early yesterday morning. I think it was Allie Beth Stuckey over at The Blaze. And she tweeted out, normally at this point, we would, like, all the conservative influencers, we'd all get together and get a drink and share some stories. The problem was Charlie was the one who organized those.
Ouch.
Right?
I saw a post from Shapiro.
That's an amazing testament to it.
I saw a post of Shapiro responding to the picture that got run around where he's with Jesus and he's looking back and, well, who's going to pick it up? Right?
Yeah.
And he says, Shapiro writes back, I got it, Charlie.
Actually, Ben had a fuller statement than that I really loved. So the Orthodox Jews, when someone dies, they will just pray through usually a psalm, one of the Psalms of David usually. And he picked probably the most famous. I forget the number, but the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Psalm 23.
Yeah. And Charlie had it once for nothing now.
Right. Well, guys, remember, everybody has a voice. It is Suicide Awareness Month. I'll bring this up right now. I know that we're off the air, but I'll bring it up right now. It's Suicide Awareness Month, and I didn't know this. This actually, I found this out on Wednesday too. And so this Wednesday was just hard.
Yeah.
My drummer's daughter is putting up, or she's doing an event next Saturday.
Yeah, the suicide awareness event here in town.
Yeah, and I didn't know, I didn't really get why. I knew that her best friend had killed herself last year.
Oh.
There's more to that story. I didn't know.
Okay.
And it's hard because like I met the kid and everything. So her ex-boyfriend started dating her best friend. She kills herself, and then he kills himself in June.
Oh.
And so it's very, very difficult.
You don't hate the devil enough.
No, and I completely. Sophie is not a girl that is social. She's not a girl that's out there. But for her to be able to orchestrate and come up with an event like this, of this magnitude that they're hoping, it blows my mind. And yeah.
And I have seen some people get despondent over Charlie. It is the minority response because he was just such a good witness and a testimony.
Yeah.
It speaks to his character really well, that how people has responded has been, I'm going to make my life better.
Yeah.
But for the few people who are despondent,
if you guys are,
the Lord is with you.
If you guys are shaken up right now, it's okay to feel. It's totally okay to feel. 988 is the number to call and to text if you need help. If you're getting to a place where you can't get out of the hole, if you're getting to a place where you're afraid that you're going to hurt yourself or others at all, 988. You can call or text that number. You can also go to 988lifeline.org and get some help there. We will pray for you here at the station. You can call us.
Course.
We'll pray for you, but that's where you can get some professional help.
Yeah. Jason on YouTube pointing out that this is important all year round. Yes, it is. But if we talked about it every day, we would be bummers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to be too pointed about it, but I get what you're saying, man. I get what you're saying.
Concerning the Core Thing Bridge Music, Alyssa just said some of the things that she's reading are horrendous, and that's the truth too. You know.
Yeah, don't look at it. Don't read it.
There's
Turn
some crazy
it off.
things out there.
Turn it off.
It's meant to.
I was literally trained to go through that stuff back in college.
Yeah.
Like they trained us like, hey, terrible things happen. You're gonna sift through a lot of bad stuff to do it. You need to have a steel mind for this.
Turn your emotion off and do the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could deal with those videos.
And the whole thing is assassinations like that. The desensitized stuff. It's meant to pull a reaction from you.
Yes.
And
the point of a political assassinator is to make a political statement and to evoke emotion and to evoke copycats for his cause. That is the point. You go through every piece of criminology. That is the point.
And so don't get wrapped up in it. You know,
don't play his game.
You have to just let it go.
Yeah.
It's easy to get on and start trolling people, but you know.
And kind of a weird side point that maybe we could talk about on the air is rights over duties.
Right.
I have a right to be angry right now. I have a right to cry. I'm putting that aside because if I start crying, you'll start crying, and then everyone who's watching starts crying. It's good for nobody.
Right. It has no, not that it doesn't have a purpose. It just doesn't, it's not productive.
It's not productive. It is not me being helpful or ministerial to you guys to get caught up in my rights. So I'm getting caught up in my duties.
Right. Alyssa says Matthew 5:4:4, pray for your enemies and those who persecute you. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's talk about that on the air though. You know, your rights over duties. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we can't process trauma that well.
Yeah. Nettie, it's personal here on The Effect. This is Ezra. I'm here with DJ Kidd.
And we're going to talk about things that are personal real quick. I know we talked about having fun and everything, but I think that we were making this point off air.
The people are drawing us back to this, and it feels like you guys need a friend to talk to about it.
Yeah, so let's bring up your point of view. I think it's very, very correct.
Yeah. So where I'm at with Charlie right now is I have a right to be angry. I have a right to cry. I have a right to a lot of things right now, and I'm putting all of them aside.
Yeah.
I'm throwing my rights off a cliff.
And why is that?
Because it doesn't help anybody.
You still got to be productive. Life still keeps going forth. We got to keep doing our thing.
But I'm talking from a kingdom perspective.
Mm-hmm.
People right now, and we're seeing it in the chat, and we've been seeing it across the internet the last couple days, need someone stable, someone solid, someone who's not given to their base emotions.
Right.
Not that it's wrong to be in this situation, but it is a higher calling to reject those things, reject your rights to those things in order to do your duty.
Right.
And Paul talks about rights over duties over rights, I should say, extensively in his letters. Christ made several allusions to this. My rights don't matter, right?
Right.
I am a slave to God. I will do the job God has for me, and that is it.
Right.
Let my rights be killed. If it means one person is helped, if it means one person gets a little bit of safety and security and peace today, if it means one person gets saved by the testimony, kill my rights.
Right.
They do not matter.
Lay ourselves down for the work of the kingdom.
Not to say I'm like abusing myself and suppressing emotions and developing ulcers I won't know I have for 20 years.
Well, you can go home tonight and cry too.
Yeah.
It's just right now while we are doing the work of the kingdom, we need to be of sound mind.
Yeah. We've been put in a position, you and I, where we are in front of people and the people need help.
I have to tell you, it was very disheartening getting the news on Wednesday and then having to come on air.
Yeah.
And talk about it. It's like, how do you bring this up? What do you say?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You know, and
well, I do know because like we talked about on Facebook. When I went through college, I was on a reporter track. I was on a news track, so I was actually trained for these situations, like the nightmare scenario that you get trained for is what happens if the president gets killed.
Right.
How do you go on air and do that?
Right. Yeah, how do you Walter Cronkite it? I mean, he was our example, and he did the best, and probably the best that will ever be done. How do you do that? Well, you know, just like you're saying now, you're putting duty over your rights.
Yeah.
You know, he couldn't respond in an emotional fashion, except for the fact that he let out a great sigh. You know, and you could tell the emotion there, but he was there to do the duty, and it's hard. You know, I went home Wednesday, and even yesterday, it was just hard emotionally, but it was like, you know, I can deal with this at home.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, one of those things, just keep that in mind, guys, you know.
I want to encourage everyone listening to do the same right now, especially the parents. A lot of, especially the young men, are very deeply impacted by this.
Yep.
They need you to be strong right now.
Yep.
You have an amazing opportunity to be an example for your kids.
Exactly. I fully, completely agree. We're going to talk about more of this offline. And so, yeah, we'll leave you with some music right now.
We got Flagship Armada from 2018. Let Go. It's here on The Effect. This is Ezra.
DJ Kidd.
There we go.
All right.
What am I doing? YouTube chat. Let's go back to YouTube chat.
That's fine.
Nancy, amen, guys. From Ann Rock. Sorry, I didn't recognize your name, so I had to go in and actually read it. If you guys have the time, could we listen to Takeover by Sunday?
Yeah, let's put them in.
Do I have it?
I'd like to look, but you took the monitor away.
Well, you were reading Wendy's, okay?
DJ Kidd's been grounded.
You're grounded, young man. All I got by Sunday is Elohim.
Let's throw it in there for her anyway. We'll look up that song. Let me
listen to it real quick.
Let me get a pad for you too.
Let's see. Where's the computer on this slider again? I forget. Hi, Audith. Thank you for coming by the YouTube chat. Sorry, I've only got YouTube chat up. Kid's supposed to be watching Instagram. But yeah, we'll put Sunday Takeover on the list to add later. Hey, Mom. You already got it. We're pretty much out of the sad Charlie Kirk stuff already.
I know. We need to not go back to that.
Yeah.
But...
how do I preview the song again? Is it channel 3?
You could do, well, yeah, because channel 2 is going to go over to them. So
I think this works. Yeah. Because I've never seen this song before.
Fast forward it. It'll work.
Okay. So all we got from Sunday is Elohim. We'll put it up next on the radio for you. Thank you for the request. I'm sorry we didn't have the exact song.
Yep.
Our library is an odd mix of nonsense.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. There's details I'm holding back that I know because it's just not worth talking about.
Yeah. On that Charlie Kirk stuff.
Yeah. It's just.
Hey, by the way, the shooting in Colorado, I have to say the boy, the story was that, you know,
I haven't even looked into that school shooting, man.
The story is that there was a boy in a class that brandished a weapon.
Oh, I did see that.
And there was another boy that basically
called his bluff.
He took the shots from his classmates.
Yeah.
Like he took the shots while his classmates were able to take down the gunman. The boy died. The
reason that one didn't stay in the news very long was not because of Charlie, by the way. It's because it was as I understand, it was more of a gang violence thing.
Something like that, yeah.
Than like a like. So there's 2 or 3 different kinds of school shootings. Mm-hmm. Not to get too criminology on you guys, I don't know what the proper words for this are, but 2 or 3 that I've observed. There's what you could call preferential school shootings. The point is shooting the school. The second would be incidental. Right. And then the third is accidental, where some kid finds his dad's pistol. It's very rare, but it happens, and brings that into school, that kind of thing.
Right.
This one was an incidental, which is why it didn't stay in the news very long. News doesn't like covering incidentals. It just doesn't work well for the narrative.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Bridge Music says, on a lighter note, we want to visit you guys in April. How's the weather at that time? Well, it's Idaho, so
it will either be still covered in snow or completely bone dry.
60 degrees, yeah. It's Idaho. We like to say that the weather changes every 5 minutes around here.
Yeah, we don't actually have seasons. We just have snow and then not snow.
I haven't heard that before. I like it. Yeah, and then just bring your watch because if you don't like it, just wait just a couple minutes.
See, that's one of those things that people say everywhere. When I lived in Florida, people said that. When I lived in Virginia, people said that.
Come on now. But it's the truth. In the spring and fall around here, it's
the storm fronts do move quickly around here.
You could be freezing, and then 5 minutes later, you're just dying.
We don't have any topography to keep the storms from not moving too fast.
They call this area, I laugh, I'm so funny. We call this area Twinkie Flats. I don't know if you heard that.
I'm not, but I do have a request for a Keith Green.
Which one?
Anything.
Okay, we have it. Is that from Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it is. So my dad loaded a couple in yesterday.
All I've got is Because of You and Girl Don't Tell Me.
Yeah, so do the 1977 one.
1977's Because of You.
Yeah.
And just so it doesn't disrupt the log too much, we'll put this in a bit later. We might end up ending the show on it. Okay. Jason, so just keep an eye out for it.
All right, so yeah, because the 1996 version, that's actually that's actually teenage Keith Green, according to what TJ Maxx was saying. Teenage Keith Green that they were trying to prop up right before Donny Osmond.
Yeah, Donnie.
And so basically he was essentially his family wasn't going to pull away and not be a Christian family. Did so he lost that whole bit, but they were prepping him. Apparently they were prepping him to be Michael Jackson, Donny Osmond of the 60s. And so lost that to the Osmonds, which is fine.
Yeah.
He came out to be one of the starters of modern worship music that we know now, and wrote a lot of awesome pieces.
You know what's crazy?
Oh Lord, You Beautiful is one of the most recognized pieces from Keith Green. So
yeah. But what's crazy to me is like no one writes their own music anymore. So and like there are like possibilities for other people to just have those songs, which is crazy to me.
I know. I write my own music.
Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to think of an example that I knew off the top of my head, but like
Forrest Frank.
Well, no, but like what if Billie Jean wasn't by Michael Jackson?
Well, I mean, come on. All right, so it's not entirely by Michael Jackson.
Maybe that song isn't, but you know what I mean, right?
Studio writers are studio writers, you know.
Yeah.
But still, yes, I know. I mean, like Forrest Frank, he got in trouble, had to redo his whole album because he used AI to write the whole thing.
Ah, Forrest.
Yeah, that was his last album. So, and he got busted for it. But I mean, like, that's the whole thing. Like, if you're going to use AI, and I've heard a lot of AI songs out there, and it sounds like they could be great radio hits.
Yeah.
And that's the problem, is that it is using the formula that creates a good hit. And it's not
without any
you.
of the soul.
Right. You're not putting the work and effort into to try to make it a hit. You know,
Well,
your interpretation. You're just telling the computer what to do and how to drive it, right?
okay. So let me give you a scenario for a little. Let's do a little debate. Let's say I am not able to sing.
Which I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, I can, but
I have an AI program where I can load in me hitting different notes, and it can extrapolate from that to make my voice sing. And then I write the lyrics and I put them in, and it does that.
But what if you don't write the lyrics?
Okay, let's say I don't write the lyrics.
You're like, I want to write a love song that's a Christian-oriented love song
and
to this beat and this rock.
It's AI, and it's an AI synthesized lyric, AI synthesized vocal, AI synthesized melody, whole way through. And then but it's all me, and I do all the marketing and everything. Is that still legitimate?
You didn't do the work.
Okay. Let me change a variable. So back to making the vocals.
It would be like, example, where are we at on time?
1 minute.
All right. It would be like I owned my own company. Okay. I had workers work for me doing shower installs, doing flooring, right? It would be like me getting paid for what they did without paying them for what they did.
No, you still have to pay the AI services.
But still,
almost none of them are free.
I get all the credit and they don't.
Okay, so let me change a variable. Because there is already a part of music that for like 20 years has done this.
Alyssa, by the way, yes, that happened earlier this year, actually.
Yeah. They're called vocalizers, where you just load in your voice hitting all the notes and the phonemes, and it can take that and adjust it to where it can make any word that in your voice.
But why not just do that with some auto-tune and physically do it yourself?
Fans say it's for the feel.
No.
The program produces a different feel that they enjoy.
What happens to authenticity?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Behold the beloved Power Play here on the
Former
Effect.
Artist of the Month. By the way, we do have a video on them on YouTube as well.
Yes.
And then we will be posting Bridge Music's interview next week, FYI. All right, I'm done.
No, you don't want to talk about like Taco Bell or anything?
Oh, come on. What about Dairy Queen?
I don't know with this man. I don't know.
I don't have a Chihuahua anymore. I don't need to talk about Taco Bell. Besides
You
that,
had a Chihuahua?
yes, I had a Chiweenie. Absolutely.
My opinion of you has fallen.
She was a great grumpy little. Hey, it was my daughter's. Okay, don't yell at me. I was at a men's retreat when my ex-wife calls and says, "Oh, hey, by the way, we have a dog." I'm like, "Oh, we do now." Okay, and I walk in and it's a Chiweenie.
My opinion of you has fallen drastically.
Our pastor at the time was also a Mexican guy.
Okay,
and proceeded to say that Sunday during a sermon, "Just because I'm Mexican doesn't mean I need a Chihuahua." As his wife also went out and got a Chihuahua. Anyway,
that's pretty good.
no, Lulu was the bomb. We now, Mrs. Kidd and I have.
I appreciate a pastor who can do some self-deprecating
right.
humor.
Oh, he was great at it. Yeah. He would like spit because he had kind of a lisp, and so he would spit. He was like, "All right, everybody in the front row, it's like Shamu over here. I gotta get you."
Flat though.
And like he would get excited. He would see us spit. He's like, "All right, we're gonna get some towels out here for everybody at the front." No, he was a great guy. Great guy.
The only way to make that funnier is if someone actually brings towels.
I had thought about it a time or two, but I didn't.
Just grab some of the baptism towels you keep back there.
All right, so no joke. We were one of those churches that had a very small stage, and pastor says one day, "All right, we're going to have baptisms, and it's going to be on the stage." And I'm like, "Oh."
In like a little metal tub? Or?
Yeah. And I'm like, "Okay, so, all right, all of our electronics and power. It's all up here.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll have towels. So the band's playing, right?
By the way, don't wrap a power cord in a towel. I can't believe I need to say this, but I feel like I need to say this.
The band's playing.
I'm OSHA certified. That's coming from an OSHA certified person. Do not wrap electrical cables in towels if you think they're going to get wet, because then you just have a wet electrified towel.
Oh, I know, right? So, yeah, so this lady gets in, she gets baptized, she comes out, and I knew what was going to happen. You have all that sopping water, all of her clothes. She steps out, and our stage dipped to the middle where all of our outlets were.
No, you did not put on. And
I'm playing. I already had this argument, and I lost the argument. Okay, so it's like it's happening now, and I'm playing, and I'm like, man, our drummer's gonna get lit up. Like it's just all going through my head. Like we're gonna die. Like this is it. We're going to heaven now.
Again, OSHA certified. When constructing.
Thankfully, one of our ladies was up in the front.
Do not put your power supply at the lowest possible point.
Well, that wasn't the thing. It was just that tub should not have been on that stage. But anyway, so this lady sees,
there's multiple steps of failure here, kid.
Lady sees a gallon of water starting to move towards electric, and she jumps on the stage with towels and starts, sopping it down. But it was just like in my mind, I'm like, dude, we're gonna die. This is $20,000 down the drain. It's happening.
No, it's down the plug.
And how do you have an authentic worship presentation while you're over here panicking in your mind like I'm gonna die right now?
Back when I was at Liberty, we had a saying: if it's Christian, it should be better.
It should be.
That was the motto of the school.
But what's funny is that
well, this led the students to come up with a student motto.
Okay. If
it's Christian, it will have technical difficulties.
Okay,
Grace Graber, greater here on The Effect. This is Ezra. True story.
Alyssa from Bridge said, I wonder if him breaking his back was the Lord telling him to sit down a minute.
Maybe.
That's kind of what we said about my brother. He tried slicing his finger off and stuff like that when he was building his house. And it's like, well, you're working full time, you're doing full time side work, and you're trying to build a house all at the same time. Like, dude, stop.
So Nancy on YouTube would posit that if you write the song and do a demo through AI to sell the song, that could be legitimate.
Still, it's not you, because they're going to be, Mom, I get it. It would be like me using AI. They're going to be like, oh, this is good. And you're like, okay, cool, let's get in the studio. And it's like, but I like this. How'd you get this? It's not you. It's computer.
See, I'm about at the...
Okay. It's you can't write a report for school using AI because it's plagiarism.
Yes. But not plagiarism in the sense that it is stealing.
I win.
It's not in the sense that it's stealing. It's in the sense that it's not your work. That's an important distinction.
I win here. 500 points to the bald guy with gray hair.
Here's where I'm at right now. If it's an AI that's end to end, which a lot of them are, which is you put in your idea and end to end, vocals, lyric, melody, whole thing is the AI generated, that's not your work.
Right.
But if you're doing multiple separate parts here, if you're like developing the melody using an AI tool, if you're developing the lyrics using an AI tool to stay on top of like the market, right? Using it for market writing kind of a thing. If you're using AI to develop the lyrics and the vocals like that, I think that could be legitimate because that's just tool use. How different is that from using
but again, like this all came about by saying like you don't think that anybody's writing their own stuff anymore.
No one was in the first place. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Very few people write their own music, kid.
I have music.
Very few successful people write their own music, kid.
I'm not successful.
That's true, though. That's true.
I know studio writers and all that. I get that. But it's like everybody nowadays in this generation, they're all just sitting at home popping around beats that are already, royalty free.
Well, that's the other thing, right? Most people don't even use their own beats anymore. How is that different from AI?
What are you talking about?
How's it different from AI? People will use the royalty-free beats to make their music. How is it different?
Bridge Music uses their own. She just said that they.
What's that?
Bridge Music says they do all their own stuff.
Well, okay, one successful, but you get my point, right? It's not the industry standard.
No, it's dumb in my opinion.
Because to be like hyper successful, the millions and billions.
To be creative enough to use, like Justin Bieber and his group at one point, used a portion of his vocal from one song to create a melody beat for a different song.
Yeah.
Like, that's creativity. Mm-hmm. But AI could do that in 20 seconds.
Then why isn't it creative?
It's not.
Well, if it's the same thing a person would do, and you'd call that creative.
The best part about doing all that is the actual work of doing it. Like, you're fulfilling it on your own.
So I don't disagree. I'm doing a bit of devil's advocate.
No, I get it.
But here's where I'm at with AI, man. All the same people that would schoolmarm you on it are the same people that I've seen saying the worst things about Charlie.
There's that too, but
like
it'd be like someone flooding the market with a bunch of books and romance novels and stuff like that, and you're like, guys, you didn't even write that. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
You say that like it hasn't already happened.
Just throwing it out there.
You know who you are. You know who you are. They have no shame. What am I doing?
No, I know.
But like most,
and they're not watching us. Come on.
Yeah. But here's where I'm at with the AI at this point. All the same people that hate it hate me.
Yeah.
They have no moral leg to stand on. And while I'm not a fan of the mass-produced gunk that it can bring, it does have some really good uses creatively.
Right.
And I don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater on that.
No,
I also don't want to be the holier than thou guy, not saying you are, who's like, I know that there is only one proper use for this device, and it is blasphemy.
I'm just, as an artist, I'm still defending the do it on your own.
Yeah.
Because like the verse of the day even talks about, you can even read that if you want. I think it was Psalm 123. It talks about like the work of your hand. By the work of your hand, you're going to get prosperity. And so you gotta work at it. You got to do it yourself,
I don't disagree with that. Verse of the day is 128:2. You'll eat the fruit of your labor. Mm-hmm. Blessings and prosperity will be yours. Mm-hmm. So that's more about stealing than anything else.
Well, you apply that to this too.
I'm not sure you can.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You can. It's at the fruit of your labor. If you put everything you can into it, you've done all the work for it.
Yeah.
It's the fruit of your labor.
Well, like the way I look at AI
thanks,
right
Alyssa. Appreciate that.
Yeah. The way I look at AI right now is I don't see a significant difference from how it observes the world and spits out a response.
I'm gonna do a shameless plug.
Okay.
Alyssa, look up the Trench Collective on Facebook.
Yeah, that's him. Nancy, lawyers are being disbarred for not checking ChatGPT briefs. Nancy, it's worse than that. The judges are putting in ChatGPT decisions. Mm-hmm. They're putting their decisions into chat.
Yeah.
And just doing whatever chat tells them. Many of them have already been caught, and they should all be immediately investigated.
Also, Alyssa from Bridge.
There's a difference between talking about something kind of low impact, like romance novels and music,
right,
and something high impact like a person's life. Mm-hmm. In those situations, I think it was Microsoft used to have a rule: no important decision should ever be made by a computer.
True.
I think that's the right call here, right? Don't make decisions based on a computer.
Right.
But if you can use it to maximize your workflow creatively or otherwise, I don't see how I can have a problem with it.
Okay. I'll let you have that.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with it.
Because, like, I'm
not going to go out.
My creativity is just like ChatGPT's. I take in the world around me.
Yeah.
And I reconfigure it in my head and I spit out something new.
Right. Alyssa, by the way, we're going to be recording new stuff through the wintertime, FYI.
10 seconds.
Ezra dancing.
1,000-foot crotch All I need to know here on The Effect.
You guys need to be on YouTube to watch that dance happen. That was
People
wonderful.
think I can't dance, all right? They're thinking I'm Dr. Jiggle out here.
You were
And that's
rocking it.
not untrue, but like, I can dance.
It was great.
Yes, thank you.
But I can't dance. I can't sing.
I don't think you're referencing the same thing I'm referencing.
No, but it's a joke, bro. Come on.
You know what I should have done there?
What's
I
that?
pulled out the VeggieTales because, Christian Music Network.
Yeah.
I should have gone for High School Musical too.
You should have.
I can't dance. I know you can.
I was pulling out a song from the 80s. But anyway.
Yeah. Actually, I do have a fun story, but we got to close out the show. But
Yes.
because I brought that up, I have to mention a story from that song.
Okay.
So in high school, who cares about this, right? But it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
In High School Musical 2, the musical number I Can't Dance.
Mm-hmm.
The two characters who are singing it, they go through the whole scene, singing the song, normal choreography, that kind of stuff for a Disney movie.
Yeah.
At the end of the scene, for no reason, it's not explained. It's just like a jump cut. They're wearing each other's clothes.
Weird.
It never explained. Never explained at all.
Do you think it would be funny if I was a part of one of those things? Is at the end of the song, perfect dancing, perfect step work and everything, and I just go out and I eat it. Just bam.
That would be pretty good.
All right, you guys got to keep that in tape.
It was eventually explained.
Okay.
The story is that the director was shooting the song, and he just like out of nowhere is like, "You guys should switch clothes. That would be great." And he never explained his reasoning, and they just went with it. And it's the weirdest thing in that movie.
Like, what just happened right now? Time
And it's a Disney movie, so it's already got a lot of weird stuff in it.
traveling dolphins.
Who fight aliens.
Pull them back to the first hour there.
Yeah.
All right. Way to go, DJ Kidd, for that one.
Thank you,
500
Pete.
points.
Yes, you have redeemed yourself from the Wendy's debacle.
All right. Are we able to play the Keith Green for Jason?
We are able to play some Keith Green. This is a bit of a throwback Thursday here on a Friday
Request
morning.
on YouTube. By the way, on Fridays, you can request songs on YouTube and Instagram.
Yes, because we're here and we can do that.
Yes.
It's from 1977, so it's...
But we are done right now, right?
Hold on, let me calculate. 1977, it is 20 years older than me. This thing can not only drive and drink and rent a car, this thing can run for president.
Oh my gosh. And not be called a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Keith Green, Because of You. It's here on The Effect. We're closing out the hour. We'll be still live, Facebook, Instagram, or not Facebook, YouTube. Come join us. Last 10 minutes should be fun here because we are going to be probably unhinged.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully unhinged.
Dad Rock Show later this afternoon. Interview with Lady J from Cross Safari at 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. It's a good Friday for you.
Yeah.
There we go. So TJ Maxx is, Keith Green was pre Billy Joel, and ironically, you heard Billy Joel in that introduction.
I did, yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Right.
All right. I don't know anymore.
I'm glad we could end the day on a laugh. That's all I got to say.
My mom does have a request.
Okay.
That she has texted to me directly. I don't know if I have it, but let's take a look.
Do we have enough time in the hour? Or do you want to put it on the very first one of the next hour?
We do have enough time. We got about 10 minutes in the hour still. It is third day.
Oh.
Running for Your Heart. Do I have it?
That might be CCM.
I don't have it. I don't have Running for Your Heart.
Yeah, that's a little too CCM for us.
Yeah, but I do play some third day on Face Down. So I do have Call My Name. Let's do Call My Name.
Sounds good to me.
Appropriate for the week.
Yes.
You just call my name and I'll be there.
All righty.
I don't know. I'm a Southern boy.
That's all right. My dad's a Southern boy, too.
Yeah.
From about the same area that Mac Powell's from.
Which is hilarious to me because I can do a better impression of your dad than you can. Usually that goes the opposite way.
Dude, I'm a Yankee. All right. I was born and raised here. Come on.
You know what the most ironic part of that statement is? Saying
What's
you're
that?
a Yankee in Idaho.
What is that?
Idaho was founded by a Confederate troop that left the war.
Still,
True story.
I'm not a Southern boy at all. I have a Southern daddy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
about it. Now my sister, she's got the drawl. I
Look
can't do it.
away, look away, look away. Disneyland.
All right, so I had a dad who worked on his accent at an Idaho radio station. That's what I had.
Okay.
And then I make fun of him when he goes down south and gets his drawl.
Okay. This is going to be a deep cut, but my mom has asked for it.
Okay.
And I know the chat will not rest until it has been fulfilled.
Okay.
Do you know who Mark Levin is?
Mark Levine.
No, Levin. No idea?
Maybe. I don't know.
So he is a political commentator. Used to work for the Reagan admin.
Okay.
He was a friend of Charlie's, friend of Trump's. He's got a Fox News show at this point, along with his radio show and everything else.
Okay.
And back in the day, when we were driving over the mountain to get to Harrisonburg, we would tune in over the AM frequency to Washington's Mall, WMAL.
Okay.
And we would listen to Rush, and we would listen to Mark Levin.
Good old Rush.
Coming over the mountain. Good old Rush, man. With Mr. Bo Snerdley. But Mark Levin...
Mr. Snerdley.
Mark has a very nasally voice. It's very iconic.
Okay.
And I could do, at least when I was younger, a really good impression of him. I don't know if I still can.
You want to try it out?
We're going to try.
Because Mom had said so.
The things I do for money. I will dress up in chicken suits. And I will do bad impressions.
All right, let's go.
I would do almost anything for money, but I won't do that.
I was just going to go there.
I would do it. Not doing my meatloaf.
All right.
Okay. So Mark Levin, he's about up here. I might need to do my nose a little bit to get him quite right. I think this is about it.
Because you need the aim filter. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Right.
He's the great one, Mark Levin, with Mr. Producer. That's where I get the Mr. Producer bit.
Okay,
It's from him.
okay.
So yeah, there you go. There's my attempt. You can look him up and see if I got any close.
Now, Sneedley, I get that one because I listen to Rush a lot. But
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but Mark has Mr. Producer, which is
Mr. Producer, can you?
that was awful. I know that wasn't it.
No.
But I tried. There you go, Mom. I tried.
That's where Craig with the late night show does the Mr. Skeleton guy, right? And he says Mr. Producer.
Oh no, she's disappointed.
And it goes to the skeleton dude. and he's
Nothing
like,
new. My mom is disappointed.
Oh my gosh.
She deleted the chat.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all fun and games. It's Fanfare Friday. We got to have fun.
We really do.
All right, where are we at on
Especially on
time?
weeks like
You
this.
took my monitor, so I don't even know what the
We got
clock
like
says.
5 minutes.
Okay.
We're in the middle of third day right now.
All right.
Good, like a power thing going on, you know. I'm sorry we can't play it for you online, guy.
Yeah.
Blame the Digital Millennial Copyright Act.
Right.
One of the sloppiest pieces of copyright law I've ever seen.
Yell at our lawyers. That's all you can do.
Yell at ASCAP for not offering radio stations dual on-air and online.
You would think, right?
They don't offer it. That's the first hurdle. The second hurdle is, even if they did, I have no way to go to YouTube or Instagram
To type out what songs
and
you're playing.
no, and show them that I have the right to play the music.
Oh, wow.
The thing I would do is I would play the music, and then as soon as the video's done, they mute all of it, and I have to go back and post and prove that I can do this.
And you do that 2 or 3 times, then they'll leave you alone.
No,
Every single time.
every single time, and half the time, they just won't believe you.
Wow.
So that's why no one does like strong music content on YouTube or anything. That's why it all happens on TikTok.
Or Twitch.
Or Twitch is because of a workaround, but it's less and less common on Twitch because it's not allowed by their rules and regulations, but you can get around it. TikTok is the only social media platform, and YouTube Reels and Instagram Reels have started doing this, where they actually went to the music companies and argued for copyright so that their users could use all of that stuff. And the way they got it was originally they only had like 60-second videos.
Right.
and that's all of the music you can play. So you can't even play that much.
Yeah. Yeah, they only let you do a brief. You can pick what part of the song you want.
Yeah.
But they only let you do a little small cut.
Yeah, so I hate the copyright laws.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, and the reason TikTok was able to get away with it is because all the music went viral and it ended up being really good for the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
This is applied to every social media, you absolute ignoramuses. Every piece of social media would have the exact same.
Ezra has lost his mind.
I
didn't do it.
I hate copyright. I hate copyright. I hate copyright. It is a good and moral system to have, but our system is terrible. I hate copyright. And all of the big, stupid business people who are like, oh, we must protect our copyright. No, that you're not protecting your copyright. You're devaluing your IP because you won't let people share it.
Oh, my gosh. And to end on that...
I don't know where that came from.
You let your anger about Charlie Kirk happen.
Maybe. No, this is completely unrelated.
It's so
It's completely unrelated.
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Well, thank you for that. We all needed that laugh. You probably blew out stereo systems everywhere, too.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
Phones are like...
Apologies, headphone users.
Oh, I can't stop laughing. That's great.
Thanks. All right. I think we should end now. I think we should go home.
I think we should go home, too.
I think I've got a tail light waiting for me on my porch.
Are you leaving early?
No.
Oh. I actually talked to...
I do have a good bit of overtime. I could if I needed to.
I talked to our boss about it. It's just a heavy work day. I'm just emotionally taxed, so heavy work week. So I might be going early. Talk about Echo. Sorry, Alyssa. Yeah, you would think a radio studio would be pretty dead, but it's certainly not. Wow.
Apologies, headphone users.
All right, we're gonna.
My mom would like everyone to know one last fun fact about me. It's that I can I could read at 3.5.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, way to go.
Good job, me.
I was Dr. Seuss in it myself too, so.
You think I was on Dr. Seuss?
No, you're DJ Romeo. Of course you're not.
No, I was on Beowulf by the time I was 7.
I bet you. I mean, gosh.
I was on the Canterbury Tales,
Romeo
man.
and Juliet, you were cutting your teeth on, so.
I never read Romeo and Juliet. We did this. I've never actually read or watched any rendition of Romeo and Juliet.
It's probably better for you. Now, if you're going to watch anything, you need to watch DiCaprio's version.
DiCaprio has a version?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it on the list.
You're going to hate
the version I want is the one with David Tennant. He's an amazing Shakespeare actor.
Oh, hey, Tristan and Isolde is actually a spin of
who?
Tristan and Isolde.
No, I want like an actual true good copy of it.
I'm just saying, like, it's a good Romeo and Juliet. They do it, but it's just a slight.
No, like I want the actual stage production.
Oh, whatever.
You know, if I'm gonna do it after all these years, and now my name is DJ, I have to go back to the truest available source.
Do it, but then you got to watch DiCaprio's version.
Afterwards, sure. Afterwards.
You're gonna scream and hate it, but you're gonna love it deep inside. I promise.
All right, we're gonna end now. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Everybody watch DiCaprio's Romeo and Juliet this weekend.
All right.
We'll talk about it next week.
We're not giving them homework. We're not giving you homework.